The day the sky opened a secret door, a wonder-filled story for curious kids. No one noticed it at first, not the birds flying over Maplewood Town, not the old clock ticking inside the library, not even the satellites floating quietly above the earth. But at exactly 9:17 a.m. on a bright Tuesday morning, the sky blinked. It wasn't lightning, it wasn't a cloud, it wasn't a plane, it was a door. A tiny, glowing door, right in the middle of the blue sky. And that was the day everything changed for Oliver Finch, a 9-year-old boy who loved asking questions more than eating ice cream. Oliver stood in his backyard with his sneakers half-tied, holding a notebook that said in big, crooked letters, "Why does everything exist?" He was supposed to be waiting for the school bus. Instead, he was staring straight up. "Mom," Oliver whispered, his heart thumping, "the sky is opening." His mother was inside, busy making pancakes shaped like dinosaurs, and didn't hear him. The glowing door shimmered, gently spinning like a coin in the air. Then, without any sound, it dropped something. A feather. Not a bird feather. This feather glowed softly, changing colors, blue, green, gold, like it couldn't decide what it wanted to be. The feather floated down and landed right in Oliver's open notebook. The moment it touched the page, words began to write themselves. Oliver gasped. The notebook filled with sentences, fast, neat, glowing words. "Hello, curious one. If you are reading this, it means you noticed what others missed. The universe has chosen you." Oliver's knees felt wobbly. "The universe?" he whispered. "Like space?" The feather lifted itself and hovered in front of his face. "Yes," said a voice, not loud, not scary, but warm, like a friendly teacher. "All of it." Before Oliver could ask another question, the sky door opened wider, and Oliver Finch was pulled upward. A place between everywhere. Oliver didn't scream, not because he wasn't scared, but because he was too amazed. The world stretched and bent like silly putty. Colors he had never seen before swirled around him. He felt light, like a balloon filled with thoughts instead of air. When the spinning stopped, Oliver landed gently on something solid. He stood up. He was standing on a bridge made of stars. Below him wasn't water, it was space. Galaxies slowly turned beneath his feet like glowing pinwheels. In front of him stood 3 figures. One was tall and made of light, one was short and fuzzy with 6 arms, and one looked surprisingly normal, like a kid his age. "Welcome," said the glowing one. "I am Luma, keeper of knowledge." "I'm Bix," said the fuzzy one, bouncing. "I study weird stuff." The kid waved. "I'm Maya. I'm from California. I've been here, time works funny here." Oliver blinked. "Where is here?" Luma smiled. "This is the in-between, the place where ideas are born before they become real." Oliver's brain felt like it was doing cartwheels. "So this is where inventions come from?" he asked. "And stories? And gravity?" "Yes," said Luma, "and curiosity." Why curiosity matters. They walked across the star bridge. Each step made a soft musical sound. Bix handed Oliver a floating cube. "What's this?" Oliver asked. "That," said Bix proudly, "is a question cube." The cube changed shape. "When you ask questions," Luma explained, "your brain grows new connections called neurons. Scientists on Earth have proven this." Oliver's eyes widened. "So asking questions makes you smarter?" "Yes," said Maya. "That's why kids are powerful. Adults sometimes forget to ask." The cube projected images. A child asking why the sky is blue, another asking how planes fly, a girl asking if robots can feel. Each question caused the cube to glow brighter. Every major discovery in the USA, Luma said, started with a simple question: electricity, space travel, computers, even cartoons. Oliver grinned. I love cartoons. Then you will love this journey, Luma said. A trip through American innovation. Suddenly, the bridge transformed into a train, a shiny silver one with stars painted on the sides. Hop in, Bix shouted. The train zoomed forward. First stop, Philadelphia, 1776. Oliver saw people writing on parchment. They're creating the Declaration of Independence, Maya said. They asked, what if people could choose their own future? Next stop, Ohio, 1903. Two brothers pushed a flying machine. Wilbur and Orville Wright, Oliver whispered. They asked, what if humans could fly? Next stop, Florida, 1969. A rocket blasted off. Neil Armstrong, Luma said. He asked, what's beyond our world? Oliver's heart raced. So curiosity changes the world, Oliver said softly. Yes, Luma replied, but it must be protected. The shadow of forgetting. The lights dimmed. The train slowed. A cold wind blew. What's happening? Oliver asked. A dark fog appeared ahead. That, Luma said gravely, is the shadow of forgetting. Maya clenched her fists. It grows when people stop being curious. Inside the fog, Oliver saw kids staring at screens without thinking, adults saying, don't ask, and classrooms without imagination. If the shadow grows, Bix said sadly, ideas disappear, progress stops. Oliver felt something spark inside his chest. What can we do? Luma looked at him closely. That, said the keeper of knowledge, is why the universe chose you.